Hello YouTube, I'm back again with another video. I'm going to be showing you guys my updated Knockout Strike Gogeta deck. I know I haven't shown you guys a list for this in ages. I think the last time for this Gogeta itself was like a good while ago. It was like around Miraculous Revivals. It was like a bit after its release, right? I know I made the promo Gogeta, right, a little bit after, but you know it's still been a while for both videos. So I'm going to be showing you guys an updated list for this one. So for sure, this list or this deck itself has gone through quite a bit of changes, or not a lot, but mainly on the Gotenks engine that I used to play, with the hitting of unyielding Trunks to 1. It hurt the deck to an extent. The card wasn't super necessary, but it did help a lot considering you could untap your energy and keep going off. But so that aggressive slash draw power that Gotenks gave is not here no more. So I switched up the list to focus more on the vanilla Goku and Super Saiyan 3 Goku package. And I guess I'll do Defender Vegeta as well. So yeah, let's get to it. So to start off, I'm playing this Gogeta leader rather than the other one. I like this one because it's double strike. Although I will try to get you an updated version of the other Gogeta, but we'll see. So for this one, on the Unawakened side, it has Burst 2, and then when the card attacks you, draw a card. And at 4 less life, you awaken and you untap 2 energy. On this side, it has Sparking instead of Burst. It's Sparking 5, and so when this card attacks you, draw a card. If you have 3 or more energy, he gains 5,000 power, and if you have 5 or more energy, he gains double strike on top of the 5k power. So it becomes a mini boss monster in himself. And then it has the activate main effect. This is where it's good. You discard a card, and then your opponent can only play one counter for the duration of the turn. So it makes it where your opponent can only activate one negate after this effect resolves. They actually changed the ruling and the effect because before it was if your opponent negated and then you did the effect, they couldn't negate anymore. They made it where that you actually have to do this effect for your opponent to only negate once. So keep that in mind. If you go in for a game or you think you could go for a game, do the effect. Just ditch a dead card and you're good. So I'll start for the deck. I only play 3 1-drops, and it's 3 Kind Saiyan Son Goku. So I play this card to help dig my deck for the Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So realistically, if you open up that Goku and I guess the vanilla, which you'll see like right now, but if you open up the vanilla and the Super Saiyan 3 or a card that helps you get the vanilla out, you don't need this unless you want to dig for the Fusion Reborn Goku, the one that lets you draw 1 when you fuse with him. But yeah, so like you could get away with 2 if you want to try this list. Of course, you could get away with 2. But I want to ensure that I could see the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, so I'm playing 3 of it. And then, of course, like I said, I'm focusing on the vanilla engine, so I'm playing 4 of the Super Saiyan Son Goku vanilla. You need to play the specific one because the Super Saiyan 3 evolves or EX evolves for 1 blue energy on top of its Goku. So you need to max out on this and make sure you could see it. So this is another card you could probably get away with playing less of, but so I'm gonna just say it now. I play 2 Overwhelm cards, and it's both I believe its name is Dimension Support Trunks. What that card does is it lets you play a vanilla from deck. It's this card. So it lets you play a level 2 or lower vanilla from your deck, right? And it gives it critical. So you bring this card out, and it gives a critical, so you could streak for 20k crit, and your opponent will probably take the hit, unless they combo against it, right? So you could play less of this, and then play more of the Trunks, so you could just, I guess, get to this quicker. But I'd rather have the 4 copies of this, because that Trunks isn't good. Like, as soon as you awaken, that Trunks isn't really good, because, you have to find a way to set up your grave again. Although you could EX evolve for a second Super Saiyan 3 Goku, because that card automatically fills up your grave again. It's not, the best, because you gotta create a life again, So yeah. And then the last 2-drop I play is the Great Saiyaman Super Combo. I play this over the Kai for the 4 less life, because you set up your sparking really quickly with this deck, and just being able to defend a lot sooner than waiting until 4 life is really good. So that's it for the 1 and 2 drops. Now for the 3s. I play 3 Daily Defender Vegeta. Play 3 of this rather than having, you know, the the 2. Like I actually used to try this with 2, but I've had scenarios where I life both of them. I life one, and then the other one's like in my energy or my hand already. Well, you know, you could just combo it away to revive it. I'd rather have multiple copies disposable to me, so that's why I play 3. And then in the end, it's just another fusion target because it's 20k. So then for the main fusion cards, I play 4 Fusion Reborn Son Goku and 4 Fusion Reborn Vegeta. So the reason why I like playing pure Gogeta over Shenron Gogeta is these cards. So these cards only work if you have a Gogeta leader, and what they do is, you know, when you fuse with them, the Goku you draw a card, and the Vegeta you untap with energy. So they really help make up for you discarding cards. So I wish they had another effect that when they're like summoned or whatever, but whatever. So these cards, you never really want to summon them because they drop 20Ks. At that point, just summon the vanilla again. But yeah, these cards are really good for when you fuse. And of course, the last 3 drops I play are 2 copies of Dimension Support Trunks. Play only 2 of this because you only want to do this once, realistically. You could play 3, but you just don't want to see it at all afterwards, you know? So yeah, that's it for the 3 drops. Now for the 4s, I play 2 at all cost Vegeta. This card's really good, being its own game ender and being a fusion target because it's 20k. You can play more of this, but I found 2 is a good ratio. If you see it, you see. If you don't, you don't. You have like the Gogetas to help you win the game, if anything. But yeah, so 2 at all costs. And I play 3 Resolute Strength Son Goku. This is the Super Saiyan 3 Goku I've been talking about. Excuse me. So, EX evolves for 1 blue on top of the vanilla. It has Barrier, then it has Burst 5. You mill 5, and then you create a life. And then you could get rid of a 2-drop or less card your opponent has ignoring Barrier, put it at the bottom of their deck. And then you could play a Deadly Defender Vegeta from your deck or graveyard. And then you shuffle your deck if you look through it. So this card just helps tutor out the Deadly Defender, so really good. But you only want to do this effect once, twice at most. So just 3 is fine. And then for the big boys, Gogetas themselves, I play 4 Ultimate Fusion Gogeta, and then 3 Gogeta Hero Revived. So I play 4 of the 5-drop because it's easier to summon. And realistically, you wanted to try making this more than once in a game because it's just super good. And in this Gogeta, you only make once in a game, but I play 3 of it just so you can see it, and also so you don't have to worry about completely getting milled. Although sometimes I do worry about milling all of them. It's like I still find that the 3 copies is a good number. But yeah. So that's it for the battle cards. Now I'm going to show you the extra cards. So play 4 Dimension Magic because it's the best blue negate. And like I said earlier, the Super Saiyan 3 Goku bursts for 5, technically 6 if you count creating the 1 life. So your Sparking comes back to life after you overwhelm. So you don't have to worry about, not meeting the Sparking requirement in this deck. And then, the 4 Sensu Bean. This card's, really good. Being blue, you gotta play the 4 of it. Or at least 3. Just being able to untap your energy and keep going with your plays is really good. And then I play 3 Soul Punishers. I guess this is my tech choice for the deck. You don't have to play these, but I really like this card. Just the fact that it makes your leader its own boss monster, pretty much. Being like a double strike critical if you're at the 5 or more life. And then also helps defend because it's a 1 cost 15k combo. And then I play 3 Objection to help reach the energy requirement of 5. Because for your leader, to get double strike, get 5 more energy, and the same thing with your Vegeta, the at all cost Vegeta. So just being able to objection and get there a turn sooner or 2 turns sooner, depending how many objections you actually resolve, is really good. So that's it for the main deck. Now I'm going to show you the side. So, the thing with the side decks, for all my decks, I prioritize certain decks more than others, so I don't have enough side deck cards to go around. So, I'll let you know which cards, I don't have enough copies of and what the replacements are. But just keep in mind that I don't have enough cards to go around. So to start off with the side, I have 2 Dark Power Black Mass Saiyan. So I actually used to main deck these in an old version of the deck. That was still when, you know, Shannon was still a thing with Child's Wish, and, you know, veggies were running around, whatever. But I have these in the side just for the fact that they do pop up once in a while, just stopping certain engines here and there. You face GT, you stop the chain attack. You face veggies, you stop not stop the you don't stop them, but you make them neg. If you face that new blue Goku and Vegeta engine, the one that works with the new Vegito stuff, that hurts that engine as well. So decent card here and there. One Burnished Bond Borgos. This is the card I don't have enough of. I have my other copies in my Majin Buu deck because I only own 4 copies of this card, and I play 3 in the Buu deck. And so realistically, I like to play 3 in this deck as well. But the replacements are 2 Kami, the Global Unifier. So realistically, these cards are really good too. Being able to clear your opponent's board is super good, but it also hurts you because you're playing the barrier stuff, which is like the Super Saiyan 3 Goku and the Deadly Defender. So it clears your board, but then also gets rid of your opponent's whole board. So it honestly depends. This only comes in if you're facing a deck that's super like board heavy. So just keep that in mind. But for sure, I'd rather have the second and third copy of for Borgos instead of these. And then I play 2 Mercenary Tau, Ruthless Trainer. These cards are really good. Like this deck is slower, so if you face hand control, this just helps you survive and not them fully killing you. So, and then 2 Harus. So I try putting her in like all my side decks because she's a really good card against green and yellow. Being able to like be that much more explosive on certain turns. So you tap 1 energy for whatever, and then you tap 3 for her, untap your 4, and then you're set up to do like a Gogeta fusion or something else. It's a really good card. So then I side 2 Crisis Crusher Son Gokus. So these could be striving to be the best Gokus, which those Gokus are also in my Majin Buu deck. But in this version, I feel like I like this more because the striving to be the best. I'm not sure if striving to be the best makes it where your opponent can attack with 2 or less, or both players. If it's both, I'd rather have this one because of the Vanilla Goku. Because I'd rather be able to swing with my 2-drop just to apply some pressure than not being able to swing at all. But then also I like this leader this card because it lets you get rid of random 1-drops. So your opponent like summons, let's say, a Dende out of nowhere, right? And just to sit on them, you can just pop them, so you don't have to worry about them getting rid of 1 of your energy or whatever other cards 1-drops they would summon on you. And then I side 2 minus Killy Zones. This is for the Cold Bloodlust decks and also decks that just have a Crusher Ball. So if you notice, the 5-drop Gogeta actually does not have Deflect like the 7-drop. And then the Ad Outcast Vegeta does not have Deflect as well. So just being able to resolve my effects against those decks is really key. Because Yellow has a lot of outs already. They have Nimbus, Time Magic, and whatever else, right? So being able to stop Bloodlust is really good. And also you face Green, and they have the their own counter card to 2-drop. I can't really forget the name of it, but this also stops that card. Then the last 2 cards I side are 2 Mafuba. Although these ones, come in as often as much as they used to, they're still really good cards for Victory Strike. Although they probably have the battering laser, but if they don't, it's good. But also primarily this is really good against the GT stuff. So being able to Mafuba their Gokus so they don't continue going up their EX Evolve chain is really good. So yeah, that's my Gogeta deck, guys. Hope you liked it. This is one of the decks I really enjoy playing. Although it is a slower deck, it can be semi-competitive, I feel, because it's blue and it has the card pool for Senzu Bean and Objection, or not Objection. All those good, but Senzu Bean and Dimension Magic. Having that and also just the Gogeta cards themselves are really good. So hope you guys enjoyed the deck, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.